Let's try that again, but with sound. Oh, balls. I did that completely wrong. What a shame, because it was quite funny, and now that moment is gone, and the inertia has passed me. Unlike the inertia that was in me last night. Hello, I am Lavender Labia, and in tonight's episode, I must forewarn you that we are going to be dealing with themes of memory loss, vertigo, gratuitous and completely unnecessary descriptions of monstrous genitalia, blasphemy, cultural appropriation, public indecency, and urolagnia. And if you need to Google that, you're probably not old enough. Welcome to the show. Let's talk to our first player, the racist stereotype of an Italian.
Yes, of course.
Hello,
Very
Giorgio.
racist, very
Are you looking
stereotypical.
forward to tonight's game?
Oh, same here.
You are also muted, or I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
Oh, wait, no, it's because I turned my sound off. I can't hear anyone. Wait. There we go. Now the studio has plugged you in. Now I can hear you. Hello.
All right, hello.
Hello, you racist stereotype of an Italian.
Yes, of course. Very stereotypical.
I
Very
shall be adding
offensive,
more
yes.
racist stereotypes of an Italian into tonight's game so that you feel at home.
Thank
I
you
wanted
very
you
much.
to feel welcome in your first corporation game, so I thought, let's have lots of racist stereotypes of an Italian.
Why not?
So tonight we are dealing with character creation. And so all of the themes previously discussed are just for character creation. For future episodes, please check the warning at the head of every episode. Let's bring in our next player. Hello, question mark. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. And that's all we want to hear from that accent. So let's bring in another player. Another already reeling. I was reeling one in last night. That's why I'm so sore today.
Hello again, Miss Labia.
Hello, welcome to the game. So, without further ado, I suppose I ought to hand you over to the GM. Let's bring her in and see how her sound is all fucked up, shall we? Hi! Oh my god, she's like mirroring me. Okay, everyone. Oh god, now I'm hearing myself. Okay, I need to adjust how I do this. Right. The year is 2500. The world is ruled by 5 corporations. One of them is Eurasia Incorporated, which rules everywhere from Britain through to half of a great deal of Asia, including where we're going to start this adventure, in Italy, which is now owned by Eurasian Incorporated. And we'll be starting our adventure in Bologna Regis.
I'm sorry, where?
Bognor Regis, but Bologna Regis, because it's in Italy.
Oh, all right.
So Bognor Regis is a British seaside resort on the south coast of Britain, just down the coast from Brighton. That's Bognor Regis. But we're going to be playing in Bologna Regis.
If it helps, because I'm a sheltered twat, when I was younger, when someone said Bognor Regis, I thought they were just saying an Italian place really badly, and I'm like, no, it's Bognor Regis.
So we're going to be in Bologna Regis. Because Italy is owned by London now.
Yeah, well, why not?
So, in this dystopian future, actually, let me set a little scene for you. We begin in a back alley of Bologna Regis. The alleyway is filled with rubbish and litter on one side, and the other side, the alley itself is illuminated by the screens of many holovids, which are projecting the today's big news story. On the screen is Lavender Labia, who I believe introduced the show for us very kindly. It was good of her to chip in for that. And behind her is live footage from Tokyo, where the 500-year-old, now mutated, crusty vagina of Kylie Minogue is reaching out its pubes and grabbing people up off the street, bringing them into its gaping maw and devouring them. As Kylie Minogue's vagina attacks the city of Tokyo. I'm keeping a straight face. We begin with Jason, your character. You awake with kind of no memory of how you got here, but you awake underneath this sort of pile of rubbish. And as you kind of get the rubbish off of you and you sort of get to some air, you're immediately splashed in the face. And that's when we meet Phil's character. Now, Phil, you've apparently had a night out in the town that you do not remember. And you are currently urinating in a back alley because you've had a lot of alcohol.
Right.
And as you're doing so, the rubbish that you're urinating over suddenly moves and is presented to you is an open mouth gaping for air that you momentarily mistake for a toilet. Now, Ronnie, who will be joining the game, his character also appears in this scene at this moment because a limousine pulls up at the edge of the alleyway. And hopefully he'll watch this later. So the driver of the limousine turns around to Ronnie's character who's in the back. Now, I have no idea what gender Ronnie's character is, but whatever gender they are currently wearing mostly wearing a leopard print dress. Their face is covered in lipstick. They're holding a martini glass with the olive on a little stick. And the driver of the limousine turns around to Ronnie's character, points the gun at him and says, "Time to get out. This is where you get off." At which point he's summarily tossed out of the limousine and emerges into this alleyway. And Giorgio, your character isn't actually in the alleyway yet, but is about to be. You open your eyes. Your kind of first memory of this moment is of a close-up of Lavender Labia's face getting further away from you and it's sort of accelerating further away from you. And you get to see her whole body and it's doing this. You get to see her framed in the doorway of something. And then that sort of gets further away from you and you realize that something was the doorway of a helicopter. And then as the helicopter gets further away from you, you realize you are falling face first towards the ground as you tumble through the air. You are at about 20,000 feet. And Jason, your shock at waking up in rubbish with no memory of how you got here, getting pissed on, then Giorgio's soon-to-be corpse lands on you. So that's how we begin our adventure, or as we go into character creation. So welcome to the game.
Oh God, I'm pissing on a trap.
How did I guess I'd be the one to get weed on?
Right, let's make some characters. So my basic idea is that a couple of months ago you made a mistake. So I'll go a bit further back because Giorgio's new to the game. So this is a world where it's very, very sharply divided between the haves and have-nots. In order to be a have, you need to basically work for a corporation. And the way you work for a corporation is you sign over the rights to your life. And then they take you in and you get quite a nice lifestyle. And if you don't do that, then you can live in an underswell with all the other gutter rats and try to, eat each other for food or whatever. So you are owned by a corporation. The corporation in question is Eurasian Incorporated, and you've been working for them as an agent. Now, as an agent, you're an enforcer for the corporation, doing whatever the corporation needs you to do, which often involves, antics and gunslinging and, getting people to sell their companies to you at gunpoint, that kind of thing. Now, agents are much revered in this world. You're kind of like, agents can be very famous. There are TV shows around them and so forth. You are not that famous. You're just an agent, but people in the streets, when they find out you're an agent, they'll be quite impressed. You are. You've been. Well, you could define who your character is, but a couple of months ago, you were. Let's say I'll define this because otherwise it'll be a nightmare getting you all to agree on something. You were escorting a VIP. The VIP wanted to take part in a riot, and your job was to protect them, but they wanted to be part of this riot. When the police maced them and then battened them in the face, they then complained that their security didn't keep them safe whilst they were taking part in a riot. So it's completely not your fault, but then you got put on punishment duty and sent to Italy.
All right. Sounds about fair.
Yeah. And then the next memory you have is as the one we just
being
described.
thrown off
in
an
the intro.
helicopter. All right. Okay, so I'm Asian.
Okay. So let's generate characters.
What's a funny throwback to the previous campaign?
So, what are the benefits of being an agent? Well, actually, something you need to understand about the world is everyone has ID chips embedded in their wrist. And as an agent, you have ID readers, there are ID scanners in various places. Like, people's identities are just public property unless you get a privacy license. As an agent, you have a number of cybernetic enhancements. You have an AI chip and process socket in the back of your head. So you can plug chips into the back of your head. And those chips might contain skills. They might contain, schematics of a building, all sorts. But you've only got one socket.
All right.
You are consuming a drug called R drug, which the corporation pays for. And it goes through your lymph system and assists in cellular and tissue regeneration. It has the effect of allowing you to heal back to your original genetic form. So when you take damage, you will heal. You are on something called histonomide, which again, the agent pays for. It causes your blood to clot with incredible speed, meaning that you are resistant to blood loss from normal wounds. Particularly savage wounds, however, can still give you some issues. Chainsaws are popular amongst agents for a reason. You have atrophic DNA, which means your DNA, once it's out of your body, will break down and dissolve very quickly, meaning it's very hard to get DNA evidence of your presence. You have synaptic modulation. It's a chipset that causes your nervous signals to be muted. So any intense pain and stuff, you do feel it, you know about it, but it doesn't incapacitate you unless you're really in trouble. You have an independent cellular excision and neural stabilizers, or ICE system. This will make you resistant to a range of crippling conditions. Your brain, heart, and other vital organs have all been modified by ICE technology to ensure they are not incapacitated by damage. Organ and head trauma seldom affects agents, as the ICE and neural stabilizers bypass or repair damaged areas. Agents are consequently immune to knockout and moderate organ damage. Removal of entire organs or serious trauma will still affect you. You are ambidextrous. Just by engineering, and so you can use, both hands freely. So that's the cybernetic enhancements you just start with. So let's talk a little bit about you and the characters you'd like to play. Because that's all just base level stuff, you know. Basically,
Okay.
just makes you tough as nails. You'll survive the impending death you're about to have. That's not a problem. The only real issue for agents is if your head gets severed, because unless you've got some preparation H on you, you basically. It says in the game it's called compound H. We call it preparation H.
Yeah, of course, as
yeah.
you do.
Yeah. So you've basically got 1 round to glue your head back on with some preparation H. Any longer than that, and you're likely to die from serious head trauma. But other than that, you're okay. So it's quite popular amongst agents to, as I say, chainsaws are quite popular for dealing with agents because you sever limbs off and make them immobile and stuff. All right. So we know your corporation. So we're gonna go through the character sheet and fill it in. So we'll start with this box up here. The name obviously is up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Your corporation is Eurasian Incorporated, although we can be a subsidiary if you want. You don't have to be the parent corporation. If you want to be members or, in a smaller company, that's up to you all collectively. You'll be rank 1. Let's talk about profession. So you can be anything. This is kind of where you could just back up your own mind. It's your role within your division or this division, this group of players. And it can be anything you want.
Sorry. Okay. If it is up to me as first chooser, I do what I do almost every time I start a new RPG I never played before. So a brute force kind of guy.
Okay.
So that I don't have to deal with too much technology / magic, etc. So I'll do some sort of brawler.
There'll be a couple of ways you can do it. You can either go for like a melee type brawler and literally call yourself brawler, or you can go for like the big guns type brawler, or big guns type, like bazookas and rocket launchers and shit.
Yeah, okay, I'm blowing shit up.
Okay, so you'll be like the demo man then, or something.
All right.
Let's call you Demolition Man. How about you, Jason? So 3 oyster shells are needed at all times. But that would be your rank badge is 3 oyster shells.
I mean, I do tend to slide towards more kind of stealthy characters, and last time actually, yeah, kind of. I've played like a couple of hackers and stuff like that, and then before then I was
so maybe cat burglar,
stylish. Well, yeah, but I'm trying to think maybe I should play something else this time.
Okay.
But I do quite like the idea of being very like physically acrobatic.
Be like a
very sort of agile and
Psyblade melee character.
Yeah, I like the sound of that, and go more
you're
towards
the blade. You have the demo man and the blade. And Phil.
Okay then. Maybe I can go for some sort of. I'll go for some hacking skills. Yeah, I don't know. Sort of like maybe an undercover specialist. Is that possible?
Yeah. Totally.
So infiltrator thing.
Yeah.
With hacking skill.
Yeah, you can be the infiltrator. Okay.
I was a little bit distracted, so I heard undercover fascist.
That's
too. This
is
a
wrong dystopian future, so yes.
We're all fascists in this.
Perfect. Bringing back the racist Italian stereotype.
It's the logical end of Tory Britain.
Amazing.
Right.
Do you know already what Ronnie's intentions were?
No.
Okay. We'll figure that out.
Right. So the next bit we're going to look at is your stats up here.
Mm-hmm.
For shooties, if I recall correctly, that's reflexes, isn't it? And close combat is agility, or is
Yeah.
it strength?
It's perception for
Oh, perception for
shooty.
shooty,
Yep.
and close combat is
Agility.
agility.
Yep.
Okay. And obviously strength matters as well in terms of damage on that. Now, all of your stats are basically they're kind of at 7, but you can modify them down to add points to others as far as you like. 5 is the human average. 10 is the maximum you can do without cybernetics.
Okay.
So they're
we
all
all
basically
start at
7. Essentially, they're all 7, but you can plus and minus. Take 1 from there, add it to there. Take 2 from there, add 2 to something. That kind of thing.
Are we going to have the opportunity to start with any cybernetics later on?
Start with probably not, because you'd have to buy it from your starting cash, and
Yeah,
there's
I
very
wondered how
little you can
expensive it would
afford.
be.
You might
Yeah.
be able to.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Can we get more money with Eurasia?
yes, you do. So you might be able to afford some cybernetics from the off, but
Okay.
or additional cybernetics, I should say. And also, don't forget, if you are going for the side blade, then you probably want intelligence and God, what's the side point totals?
I think I've got mine sussed.
Can't remember. I'll figure it out when we get there.
I already got my points sorted.
Okay. Telepathic energy is presence, perception, and intelligence plus 10. So bear that in mind when you're choosing your stats page.
Okay.
You can get a training that'll give you just a flat plus 20, I think.
Yes, that rings some bells. Yeah, because I'm just trying to think. Well, obviously agility needs to be up there as well. So
yeah.
Okay,
I'm
let's
just going
do
to double check its agility because I'm working off a memory and I'm not 100% sure I'm right. It's been a long.
No, it
time.
definitely is agility plus close combat for
okay.
Close combat.
Not that I run things strictly to the rules, but yes. Work out your action total, relevant stat, relevant skill. I think it might depend on the weapon.
Yeah, it can do.
Oh, yes. Agility for close combat. Yes, sorry, you're quite right.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting is perception. Unarmed attacks is agility as well.
Yeah.
So
and then you've got like your support weapons and
then it's
weapons
skills
and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so once we've got all our stats sorted, we're on to skills. Now, there is a handy little guide here at the bottom, very bottom in small print, where it says 1 at 8, 1 at 7, 1 at 6, 3 at 5, 3 at 4, 3 at 3, 3 at 2, 4 at 1. These are basically the number of skills you get at each skill level. Now, before you go assigning, do bear in mind for the one of you playing a telepath, your skills also need to be spent on telepathic abilities.
Yeah.
Kind of balances out that way. One of your skills will be a professional skill. So when you get to that one, you put a little asterisk in it next to its value. So it'd be like 8 asterisks, 7 asterisks, whatever. It has to be either the 8 or the 7 in your skills. So you get 1 at 8, 1 at 7 is one of those is your professional skill as well. And professional skill, you will never fumble.
Right. Okay. Bit soon. Mm-hmm. So I go.
Just one, right? Either the 8 or the 7.
Yeah.
Is
given the profession I chose, Becky,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of weapons, so I think I'll go for either heavy firearms or tactical firearms.
If you're going to be like bazookas and rocket launchers and stuff, that would be support weapons, I believe. Or no, sorry, heavy firearms. Let me just double check. Let's go and have a look at a heavy firearm. EMP cannon, flamethrower, laser cannon, machine gun, plasma gun, rail gun, rocket. Yeah, heavy firearms.
Perfect.
Support is support like grenades and shit.
Yeah, grenades, they're explosives.
I'm just gonna check support weapons. Yes, mines and explosives. Yeah. And
What
then
about tactical? Yes.
tactical will be the rifles, the shotguns, that kind of thing.
Okay. As in
Light firearms
firearms,
is the pistols.
pistols, handguns, etc. All right.
Yeah, and then there's close combat, which you probably don't want to ignore. So you've got 1 at 8, 1 at 7, 1 at 6, 3 at 5, 3 at 4, 3 at 3, 3 at 2, and 4 at 1.
Okay.
I'm just trying to work out, like, is it exactly the same with oh wait, hold on, I think I found it.
Okay, so I got the 8, I got the 7,
Oh, okay, that's fine. I've just not played a Telepathics character properly before. And I haven't made a character that does it for a very long time. So. Ooh.
1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
What's the difference between heavy firearms and tactical?
So tactical firearms is like rifles, and heavy
Right.
firearms is cannons and rocket launchers and bazookas. Now Giorgio
Right.
is specialising in the heavy
firearm.
Big stuff, okay.
Yes.
As an undercover operative, you're probably going to be more light firearms because you
I've
want
got that
concealed weapons.
I'm taking a lower skill in tactical. 1.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a shotgun. I agree.
Yes.
Chainsaw would be on close combat though.
Okay, I've got that. So now I need 4 at 1. I'll take some notes. Okay.
Just to check if I brought down correctly the points that you said, Becky. So it's 1 at 8, at 7, and at 6.
Yeah.
3 at 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 4 and 1 at 1.
Yeah.
Is that correct? All right.
That's correct. There's a little reference at the bottom of the character sheet, just down here in small print, right at the bottom of your character sheet.
Oh,
Let's do
right.
that.
Yeah, I'm retarded. Yes.
No, that's fine.
No.
Okay, I got that sorted. And again, as you said, I'm professionalizing in heavy firearms.
2, 3. Yeah. Oh, damn. No, should have changed that around.
Oh, I think one of us should take Mechtronics because of what's happened in the past.
Because you keep trying to solve things with Mechtronics. Therefore, there's going to be rolls on Mechtronics. If that's how you solve problems.
I got 3 in Mechtronics. I don't
Oh,
know what that
fantastic.
is, but I got 3.
It's like sort of mechanical
and
stuff.
electronics.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, we found
Repairing and
that.
jury rigging and stuff. They did a campaign where they tried to repair and jury rig and disassemble everything they came across, and none of them had skill in it.
As you do.
Well,
I mean, to be honest, I couldn't ask for more as a GM.
We're players. What do you want?
exactly.
Apparently, not players who play to their strengths.
I don't know. I should have moved some of these around. I forgot that. I've got 5 in there.
Excuse me.
If you are going undercover, Phil, don't overlook things like looking good and lying and acting.
I've got
Yeah,
attitude, lying in acting, and attitude, lying and acting, and looking good.
Okay.
But I'm
I mean,
wondering.
obviously stealth as well, because sometimes you'll need to sneak.
I've got some stealth. I've got 4 stealth.
Also, street culture and business might help because it enables you to blend in with those crowds.
Yeah.
Got both of them.
Mhm.
I'm just wondering if I should put a. Do we need more people with metronics? Has anyone got drive? Right.
I was planning to take drive. Actually, I already
I
have
got
done.
a
Yeah, I've got 4.
4.
I've also got 4.
Yeah, same.
I've got 1 in medicine.
I got 4 in drive and 3 in pilot, none in medicine.
Okay.
I am a breaking staff. I'm not putting that back together. I don't need points in medicine.
You don't need it. You just need, was it hemovin or whatever the med pack is?
Yeah.
Just, plug into one of them. Has anyone taken arts and culture?
Of course not.
No.
Okay.
No, but I have taken corp knowledge.
No, that's fine. It's just because arts and culture has a specialization thing.
Yes, it does.
Damn. I've put some.
No.
Arts and culture.
It just, right, when you get arts and culture, you're allowed to have a specialty within it. So if it was like oil painting, then you would get double your arts and culture at specifically oil painting.
Oh, yeah.
If it was
3.
drinking Dashwood's tea, whatever your specialty is.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't move anything I've got really.
Well, no, it's not a requirement. I was just checking in order to determine specialties. That's all.
I suppose it would be good when blending in though. I've
Yeah,
got
but
1
then
in
you-
science.
So would corporate knowledge. So would
Got some of that.
yeah.
I've got business. I've got corporate knowledge.
Observation. God, there's so
Observation.
many skills you need to be undercover because you never know who you're undercover with.
Got psychology.
Yeah.
Also, given what Becky just said about specializations, etc., I wouldn't overlook, if I were you, arts and culture pornography. Or
Oh, Felix should have taken that when I played Felix.
That's just, yeah, true. That's just the tone of the game. Or at least how I run it.
all right.
I think I'm pretty happy with what I've got actually.
Okay. How are you doing, Giorgio?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Jason?
Nearly there.
Okay, doke.
Yeah, just to let you know, Becky, basically the highest points I have, I put them in heavy firearms, support weapons, tactical firearms, observation, light firearms, and close combat. That's basically what I'm gonna do.
Yep. You're the shooty guy.
Mm-hmm. I am the Mrs. Roscoe of the situation.
Yeah.
Not gonna attempt any sort of accent though.
You're already doing a fantastic one for the setting. I really appreciate the effort you're going to. I mean, it's a
not
bit
really
too
that
northern
hard, to
Italy,
be
but
honest.
I'm not going to fault that.
That's okay. Yeah.
If you could bring it from like the northwest of maybe the east side, a bit further down,
I'm definitely going to be the
Bologna.
telepathic guy. I've got obviously Psyblade. I've got a few points in jump and telekinesis, and a couple of points in shield as well.
Okay. None in biokinesis.
No.
Okay, just checking. Just wanted to understand. Okay. So now
I
that
realise
that's
they're all
done,
good.
yeah, there's like it feels like you get a ton of skills in this game unless you play a telepath.
Well, it's all right. I've kind of put a smattering, but my best skills are obviously using a blade, conjuring a side blade, stealth, and things like observation and athletics.
Okay, we've got a very combaty crowd. Phil, what were your key skills?
My key skills are I've got a actually 9. I've got 9. Put in. Oh, it's an 8, isn't it? Not 9, but I'm looking for. Yes, 8. I've got an 8 and 9 in acting. I've got a 7 in computers and AI. 6 in close combat.
Oh, okay. You can back me up then.
I've got a 5 in attitude, 5 in crime, and a 5 in good looking.
So you're the handsome one of the bunch. Okay.
Sorry. That's right.
That's fine. I don't want to deal with the 1s and 2. I just wanted to know whether your key strengths were. I've already forgotten those, so I don't know why I asked. Now we're going to look at the derived values, which are mostly over this side. So your hit points are equal to your strength plus endurance plus 20.
The sheet should do that for you.
Yeah, it does do it for you.
Oh, you got it. Right. Okay. Yeah. If you, okay.
Okay, the one I have doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, didn't it? Should do.
May not have the form fillable.
No, I do have the fillable one, but it didn't complete itself automatically. I had to write that in.
That's
Oh,
weird.
okay.
Okay, your copy must have broken somewhere along the way, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
All right. So yes, it's strength endurance plus 20. Telepathic energy, which is only relevant if you've got a psychic skill,
Okay.
is presence plus perception plus intelligence plus 10. Your move speed, it's a little tiny box down here in the armor value section. That is equal to strength plus endurance plus agility. Your internal AI, which is written down here, begins at 1. It's the complexity of the chip you can plug into it. Your starting armor value is 0, but don't worry, don't write that in yet. You're going to get some kit that will change that. So, okay. We don't need to write that yet. Your experience at 0. Your rank points. So, I should write rank on this.
It's under advancement.
Just above conviction.
I know that's. Oh yes, it is. Yes, quite right. So that starts at 10. You get 2 conviction. Now, conviction can be used to re-roll. It can be used to add 4 to a roll. It can be used to rewrite something we didn't role play over. So say, for example, you're meeting an NPC and you go, oh shit, I really wish I'd set up a call with him earlier so that he's unprepared for this. You could spend a conviction and say, I actually phoned his secretary earlier and told him that, so you can do a little bit of a rewrite or backstory fill or something like that. So be creative as you like with your conviction. It's there to basically abuse the story. And you get a couple of languages free of charge. Okay, you can speak, because you're from Eurasian Incorporated, you can speak, what the fuck knows languages?
It's page 17 at the bottom.
Page, that would be why. Okay, you can speak traditional English, simplified English for dealing with Americans, Russian, German, and one other language of your choice. I'm afraid Italian hasn't existed in the 26th century. You just speak English now.
Oh no. How am I gonna to curse God now? I
with
saw a meme
Mandarin.
the other day about bad words or insults in different languages. So basically, you got a cute cat for English, an alligator for Russian, and Cthulhu for Italians, because we made up a different set of insults just to insult God.
I think I still would always say that the best people at insulting are the Dutch, because whereas almost the whole world uses some kind of sexual innuendo
Or
to
something
insult
shit
people,
based.
you know, yeah, it'll be shit or cunt or wanker, or use something like that. The Dutch have gone a step further. They wish diseases on you. Like the equivalent of fuck in Dutch is kanker, which is literally saying die of cancer. It's like that's pretty fucking harsh.
Yeah, that is.
Sorry, it's pretty
That's
country harsh.
hardcore. That's hardcore.
Yeah, no one swears like the Dutch.
Okay.
Okay.
So traditional and simplified English, Russian and German, we all speak them.
You all get those.
Plus
yeah.
one. Okay.
Plus one. So common languages in the future are Mandarin, Cantonese, Thai, Swahili, Hindi, Japanese, and Spanish.
Mm-hmm. I took Japanese.
Okay.
I took Mandarin.
Okay, I'll go Cantonese and cover all of it.
Oh wow, we're sorted for if we go to Asia. Or
We're
mostly.
never getting anywhere close, are we?
I'll make everyone speak Thai.
Yeah, or Korean or something. Or Mongolian.
Okay, the next thing we're going to deal with is training. So you all get 2 trainings. Now, those of you who've got the core book there to hand, these are on page 21. There are a ton of splat books for this game, which have additional trainings. I'm not going to list them out, but by all means, if you have access to them, then you can pick from them as well. What I do have is the master index, and I wonder if that has a list of trainings. It should do, because I could maybe just list a load, and you could say, "Oh, what's that?"
Non-combat trainings, okay.
So this is where you're going to want the telepathic one, babe.
Yeah, I realised that.
We get 2 for free then, do we?
You get 2, yeah. And then any others you want, you have to take them by spending XP later.
Yeah, there's telepath and
Okay.
then there's
Okay.
telepathic adept.
The problem with the master index is I need an index to know what page to look at. Thankfully, it has one. Trainings. Right. There is a whole section on telepathic trainings here. So we've got non-combat trainings, combat trainings, and telepathic trainings. And right at the start of the book.
Well, the one where you were saying about getting plus 20 TE, that's the adept, and you
Yeah,
have
you
to
can
take
only-
telepath in order to get telepathic adept.
You can right. So you need to take telepath. Yeah.
And also adept, you can't purchase it except during character creation.
Yes. So
So-
you'd have to pick those 2 to get the
I
plus
can
20.
I can only do it now, really. Unless there's something else in there that's a bit more enticing, but I think
Well, there
I should
are,
probably
as I
take
say,
it.
right, let me read through the list of trainings. The only thing is, I think I want to find my reading glasses. That isn't there.
I actually have the core rule book in front of me.
Okay,
I
this is the
am
master index,
running
which
them
covers every book, which I do have here. So I'm going to read out this list, but I'm just looking for my reading glasses because the print is too small for my regular glasses. So. And those are dirty. So I'm going to start with the non-combat trainings. Advanced Command, Asian Culture, Asian Heavy Vehicle Pilot, Asian Mechanic, Animal Skills, Anti-Grav Vehicle Pilot, Aptitude, Ares Alumnus, Battlefield Analysis, Biokeeper, Bodge Job, Business Developer, Car Thief, Major Celebrity, Minor Celebrity, Cloning Service, Command, Commerce Reverse Engineer, Conviction of One, Cybernetics Recovery, Data Trawler, Domestic Trade, Dream Hacker, Dream Walker, Droid Technician, Dropsuit Specialist, Dynasty Knowledge, Eastern Bank Knowledge, Elite Hacker, Eurasian Incorporated Field Medic, Evade Surveillance, Fence, Field Surgery, Forging, Free Runner, Gambling and Gaming,
Ooh. Free runner
Gene
sounds tempting to take
Engineering,
later.
Genius, God of Gamblers, Hacking, Haggling, Hold the Chi, Innocent Eyes, Interrogation, Invisible Retreat, Iron Angel, Joint Dislocation, Jury Rigging, Kinetic Field Repair, Lawyer, Liberati Tagging, Life of the Party, Master of Disguise, Metahuman, Mission Officer, Nanotechnician, Neuroprogrammer, Neurostatics, Ninja Flash Step, Ninja Impossible Stealth, Ninja Nankotsu, Ninja Nightingale Step, Ninja No Breath, Ninja Shadow Decoy, Ninja Shadow Master, Ninja Skyfall, Ninja Stillblood, Ninja Vanish. There's a lot of ninja stuff. Old Boys Network, Omniglot, Pack Mule, Pack Rat, Performer, Physically Perfect, Pickpocket, Process Chip Shifter, Rapid Hacker. Redman, Remote Hacker, Sabotage, Safe Share Investor, Salesman, Salvager, Scavenger, Share Investor, Shiyukiro Ironsmith, Shiyukiro Iron Swordsmith, Shiyukiro Iron Weapons Specialist, Shiyukiro Shurikendo, Style, Stone Cold, Subspace Mechatronics, Surgeon, Surveillance, Survival, System Specialist, Taunt, Taurus Alumnus, Taurus Officer, There is Only a Jin, Torturer, Toss the Place, Toxicology, Track Building, Underground Command, Underground Cyberneticist, Underground Operations, Underground Status, Underground Slang, Undivided Focus, Vanguard, Weaponized Psych, Western Fed Arms Technician, Wheelman, Xenotech, Zen Master, Zodiac Child. That's the non-combat trainings.
Oh my god.
Now for the list of combat trainings.
Fuck.
That was not all the ninjas were in the non-combat.
Yeah, there'll be more
Yeah,
in
because
the
it was all
combat
the
stuff.
it was all the like stealth and
Mm.
blah de blahs.
Advance Under Fire, Advanced Command, Advanced Disarm, Ammunition Smith, Art of Combat, Assassinate, Big Can of Whoop-Ass, Blade
Oh, yeah.
Launcher Cleaver, Blade Launcher Dissection, Blade Launcher Ricochet, Blind Pig, Bow Celerity, Can of Whoop-Ass, Chainsaw Dismember, Chainsaw Rage, Clanger, Combat Driver, Combat Pilot, Cult Hunter, Cyberframe Jack, Cyberlin Pilot, twice, Cyber Weapon Affinity, Cyboxing Adept, Cyboxing Initiate, Cyboxing Master, Damage Firearm, Defensive Fighting, Det Man, I believe that's the demolitions thing. I'm not 100% sure though. Dirty Fighting, Disarm and Attack, Double-Bladed Defense, Double-Bladed Weapon Use, Droid Hunter, Dual Weapon Fighting, EMP Cannon Overcharge, EMP Targeter, Flamethrower Chemistry, Faster Than the Hand, Fire Rifle Chaining, Flak Launcher Pulping, Grapple Hook Combat Advanced, Grappler, Grenadier, Guan Yu Use, Gun Care, Gun Melee, Hail of Missiles, Heavy Gun Melee, Heavy Sword Celerity, I Love My AK, Aedo, Aedo Hakane, Aedo Hakane. Injector precision. Ion Ayutsu Adept. Ion Ayutsu Initiate. Ion Ayutsu Master. Iron Katana Cleaver. Iron Katana Reaver. Kensei, Sword Saint. Kensei, Bloody Disarm. Kensei, Decapitator. Kensei, Dismember. Kensei, Iron Katana Oni. Kensei, Leaping Down Slash. Kensei, Precision Sword Strikes. Kensei, Slasher. Kensei, Unstoppable. Knife Man / Butcher. Lacerator. Laser Calibrator. Laser Cannon Recalibration. Laser Rifle Calibration. M50 Gunner. Machine Pistol Focus. Martial Aptitude. Master of Budget Firearms. Master Swordsman. Mastered Weapon. Mastered Weapon Unarmed. Meat Shield. Motorbike and Sword Combat. Multiple Defense. Nanoweb Range Shot. Nanoweb Severing. Needle Rifle Cleaver. Needle Rifle Wounding. Nuke. One weapon, two hands. Penny Mine Placement. Perfect Killer. Pistol Bomber. Pistol Celerity. Plasma Cannon Cooldown. Plasma Rifle Compound Attack. Power Kick. Power Belay. Protect the Motherland. Quick Draw. Railgun Penetrator. Railgun Scope Shooter. Rapid Reload. Reckless Charge. Restrain. Restrain and Attack. Reverse Edge Sword. Righteous Assassination. Riot Master. Rocket Launcher Structural Strike. Rocket Pistol Maiming. Sagitar Adept. Sagitar Initiate. Sagitar Master. Scything Strike. Shotgun Fury. Shotgun Pulping. Sniper Advanced Aim. Sniper Lock-On. Strike of the Cobra. Stunning Attack. Submachine Gun Focus. Submachine Laser Focus. Submachine Plasma Cooldown. Taser Nerve Strike. The Teachings of Sensei. Thrown Weapons. Toxic Combat. Triad Blade Jack of all Blades. Twist the Knife. Unarmed Combat Master. Unarmed Combat Specialist. Weather the Storm. And now for the telepathic trainings. Assault Mastery. Battle Halo. Biokeen. Biokeen Master. Biokeen Scourge. Biokinetic Analgesics. Biokinetic Immunity. Breath Control. Contact. Delayed Kill. Double-Bladed Psyblade. Echo Slash. Electromagnetic Assault. Elemental Psyblade. Fanatic. Focus Psyblade. Full Lie Detector. Galvanic Assault. Ground Pound. Heavy Psyblade. Iconic Psyblade. Illuminate. Imparted Psyblade. Incendiary Assault. Invisible Assault. Meditation. Memory Edit. Mind Over Muscle. Perfect Recall. Plasmic Assault. Prescient Catch. Psyblade Ijutsu. Psycoms. Psydagger. Psyhunter. Psy-Scimitar. Psy-Storm. Psychometabolize. Radiant Assault. Resonance Filtering. Resonance Weapon Use. Shield Scatter. Stun. Subconscious Coercion. Telekinetic Blast Wave. Telekinetic Prosthesis. Telekinetic Subtlety. Telekinetic Warrior. Telepath. Telepathic Adept. Telepathic Might. Telepathic Scan. Telepathic Void. Thought Resonance. Thy Will Be Done. Twin Heavy Psyblades. Twin Psyblades. Twin Side Daggers. Wall Jump. And Zealot. Okay. Those are the trainings. Any you'd like more info on? All of the above, please.
No, I just wanted to know if you got info on sabotage.
Sabotage. Was that a combat or non-combat?
Non-combat.
Non-combat. Okay. Non-combat training. Sabotage. Sabotage. You can sabotage machinery. Eastern Bank, page 12. sabotage. You require for this Mechatronics 7 and Crime 4. You are a
Yeah.
master at causing. Was that a
No,
no?
no.
Okay.
Definitely no. Just another one, if you don't
Yeah.
mind too much. Not two, actually. They are both combat.
Mm-hmm.
One is heavy gun melee, and the other one is sniper.
Okay. Heavy. Oh, that's telepathic. Hang on. I have a
Also, sniping
suspicion
rifles. How do
Ta-
they
there'll be a tactical firearm,
tactical? All right.
most likely. So heavy. Was it
Heavy gun
heavy
melee.
gun melee? I'm gonna guess you probably need gun melee first. Let's have a look. Heavy gun melee, Eastern Bank, page 15.
Yeah, gun melee is on the
Is in the core rules. So heavy
yeah,
gun melee.
and that's the one I already took.
Okay.
The
Oh,
only one I'm
actually,
sure of.
it requires the nuke training,
Oh fuck.
and it allows you to do gun melee with a heavy firearm.
Yeah, okay, so that's basically a no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sniper, if it isn't too much of a drag.
No, not at all. Not at all. So sniper, there was sniper advanced aim, sniper lock on,
The first one.
sniper advanced aim. That is in Machines of War. Actually, they're both in Machines of War, page 18. Machines of War.
I've got that open actually. Page 18.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for?
Sniper stuff.
Okay, so there's sniper lock on and sniper advanced aim.
Yeah, and what about advanced aim?
Okay,
Prerequisites.
so
It requires the mastered weapon skill training first, so it's an advanced one. Just so you know, your tactical firearms and perception would also have to get to 9. But basically, it allows you to aim a lot better. So when you do a sniper rifle, you get +4 for every action you spend aiming, and an action is defined by the rate of fire of the weapon. So, but with the training, you'd get +6, and it would increase your maximum to plus. Oh wait, no, hang on. If you also have sniper lock, you could actually get +12 on the first round of aiming by using sniper lock on as well. Yeah, but it's a real advanced thing.
Yeah. So basically I already chose some low energy kinda ones, which is gun melee and quick draw,
Okay,
for which I do have the prerequisites. They're
and I
both
believe
in
that,
the
if I recall correctly, a gun melee is light firearms and quick draw might.
gun melee is for light or tactical ranged weapon in close combat.
Okay, so you can do tactical with it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And quick draw. What the fuck was it? I
Quick draws
saw
on
that.
page 24.
24, right?
Yeah.
24. Yeah,
The
on the
first
first
round
round
of
of
combat,
combat. Yeah, I can
+4
draw
to
my
initiative.
weapon. Yes.
If you draw a light weapon or a knife, you'd gain +6.
Yes.
Did you need, if you took your skill in light weapons, did you need a light weapon trained to still use it? Didn't you? Is that right?
No.
You don't.
You
Okay.
don't need a
No.
training for light weapons.
you
That's
need a
just a skill.
license.
You need a
Okay.
license to use anything, frankly. Like doorknobs are licensed in this game. Right. Any questions on trainings? Anyone need any help?
I'm just kind of torn between whether I take the telepathic adept or meditation. I'm not sure if
Meanwhile, I'm toying with putting the third ticker up, or should I take a break first?
Yeah, all right.
You haven't read the
I'm-
second ticker, right?
yes.
Good.
What?
Look below.
Yeah, it's on its second one. I'm going to make it the third for the break.
All right.
Okay. Right. Let's go take 5 minutes to ourselves, and
Okay.
we'll be back shortly.
Okay.
See ya later.
I found a cool picture.
Oh,
This one.
nice. I approve. I think my AFK, I think it's still the one you put on.
Yeah, the bloody tongue.
Welcome back, Phil.
Thank you. I'm quite pleased with where the character's going at the moment.
Awesome.
Won't use any of those skills in the entire game, I expect.
There are some that sound really good, but also I've already taken my trainings, so I can't take any more.
Yeah, telepath could be quite limited in that sense, can't it?
Yeah.
To start with, at least, because you have to take telepath.
You
So
know,
already
you
you've lost one.
You need to know the character creation quite well to make a telepath, don't you? Get the
Yeah.
best out of it.
You need a bit of experience, really, and I don't mean at the game. I mean your character needs some, because like you don't get some of the more interesting abilities until you've spent some, because you're going to lose skills. In some ways, it's probably easier to just put like really low values in a lot of your telepathic stuff, just so you've unlocked them, and then develop them. Just have one skill or something, just because you lose so many of your actual skills without, through taking the telepathy stuff. But I think, Jason, you've gone for, what was it, 3 or 4 there?
3 or 4 telepathic skills? I've got 4.
4, so you're full-on Jedi.
Basically.
I've only got 2. I've got hacking and interrogation.
Those aren't telepathic, but yes.
No, they're not telepathic.
No.
All right. So the next thing, if I recall, is licenses.
I need a shit ton of those.
Yeah. Now you get some to begin with for free. Just find the right page again.
25.
Yeah. Page numbers slight. So, what do you start with? No, it doesn't say the starting ones there. You're going to get 8 points for licenses. And on the license section, if you're reading it, there's a number next to it. That's how many points it costs. The number in brackets, but you do get a load for free. I'm just looking for where that is written. Unfortunately, not the page I'm looking at.
Okay.
Do we? I don't know if we do get any for free. I've not heard of that before.
Don't we? I thought we did. Is that with the Eurasian?
No, I think there's just some basic stuff like firearms and things like that.
Is it law enforcement and light firearms you get?
I think that might be right, but
Yes, it says light firearms. So you carry and discharge firearms. Agents and UIG start with this license for free.
yeah,
That's
there's a
in the
few
license.
others.
That's the licenses section.
Where's it list? Where's it list the starting ones?
That is page. The actual page number is 26, but the. Yeah.
Oh, right, but that's of the So there should be somewhere it says the ones you get. I think it might just be the 2, like you say, but.
Law enforcement's not there, is it?
Yeah, it is. Under professional. Agents and UIG get this for free.
Anyway, let's go through the list of licenses you might want.
Fucking hell.
This is annoying. Okay. And how many points do we get? We get 8.
You get 8 points.
So that's 7 into telepathics then.
Oh, good, yeah. Right, licenses. Animal license large, animal license small, anti-grav license vehicle, ASO license, biogene engineering license, bio license combat, bio license companion, bio license guardian, bio license utility, bio menagerie license, bio retail license, biohazard and toxin, biokeen registration, biosequencer license, bodyguard exception, bounty hunter, clinic license, cloning medical, cloning organisms, cloning scientific, combat drug, commercial inspector, curfew exemption, customs license, cyberlin appropriation license, cyberlin license, cybernetic animal, cyberneticist, DCRT license, detainment license, diplomat, distinction bestowal, engineering license, freelance agent, gene engineering, get license advanced, get license basic, gladiators license, heavy firearms, hollow wall license, heavy firearms. That costs 3. Might be worth checking that one. That's on page 26 of the rules for you, Giorgio.
Mm-hmm.
Hollow wall license, industrial cybernetics, interchange security license, judge's license, law enforcement, which you do get, light firearms, liquor license, maintenance license, medical license, nanotech license, twice for some reason. Nippon border guard, offensive equipment. That's for things like grenades and low yield explosives. A bigger version of that. Open over-risk license. Over-risk license. Part-time freelance agent. PCO license. Pharmacology license. Powered melee. That's for chainsaws. Preacher's license. Privacy license. Public appropriation. Replicant license. Resonance weapon license. Response driver. Robotics license. Sat blanket. Satellite license. Search commercial. Search domestic. Security license. Sonic weapons license. Specific equipment licenses. Tactical firearms. That's 2 points. You might want that. Telepathic anomaly license. Telepathics 1 through 10. Termination 1 allows you to kill outlaws. Termination 2 allows you to kill agents. Termination 3 allows you to kill citizens. Traffic license. Transmitted entertainment. Type 2 executive. Vehicle domestic. Vehicle military. Vending license. So vehicle domestic, by the way, is your driver's license. That costs 1. Weapon retail commercial. Weapon retail private. Weapons manufacturer private. Welt Bull player's license. World database. Xeno equipment license. Xeno weapon license. And Xeno tech license. So the world database is like a police database.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the telepathic anomaly license?
Telepathic anomaly is in TMU.
Okay, so
55, The Mind Unbound.
as you said, light firearms license, you get them for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and law enforcement.
And law enforcement, yes.
Just those 2, is it? You
Yeah.
don't get
Just
the-
those 2.
Believe so.
I don't recall. Was there non-paramelee weapons in that?
I'll come back to you on that. Let me just say, telepathic anomaly license. Anyone who has developed an unusual branch of telepathy is required to register their ability with the UIG. Basically, if you purchase any telepathy-related training other than meditation, telepath, or telepathic adept, you are expected to let the UIG know. Biokeens are also expected to take the Biokeen registration license. It can be very hard for the UIG to prove you possess an unusual power, but their telepathic enforcement officers are certainly up to the job, and if they catch you, you can expect a fine of 10,000 credits and a loss of 10 to 20 rank points. Although TOE abilities are not covered in this book, they are adept at analysing telepaths and working out what they are capable of. Using variants of telepathic scan, truth drugs, it is not hard for them to find out your abilities. So I don't think we have an unusual branch because
No, just
I
started.
don't remember. It will be in this book if it's anywhere. Particularly remember much. So,
Yep. Well, vehicle domestic is an obvious one.
yeah, that's only a point. That would finish your 8, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So non-powered melee. I actually think it might not be a requirement because, like, that includes things like knives and stuff, and
Yes.
butter your bread.
Yeah. Okay.
I got everything I wanted. Sorry.
Okay. Just bear in mind that you're not technically allowed to kill people if they're citizens or even outlaws. You don't know, and you will be doing that aplenty.
Only technically.
Well, you're not licensed to do it. Right. That brings us on to those. So we've done our licenses, have we? Or does anyone need more time?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Right. Money. You are Eurasian Incorporated. You start with 10,000 credits. You do get a load of equipment for free. So you want to write this down in your equipment section. For free, you will get 1 intravenous med pack.
Okay, 1. Okay.
You will get the light firearm, an exceptional Black Cougar. So this is much better quality than the standard. It will crit on a 2/2. So in corporation, all doubles, you need to let me know when you roll 1. And if it's a double 1, that's usually very good. If it's a double O, it's usually very bad. But in this particular case, a double 1 and a double 2 with the Black Cougar, that is a full-on crit. But in the case of all doubles, let me know, because the way I play it, all doubles do something critical. It's the ones that are actually doubles, like would normally score a critical. They are exceptional crits. That's where wildly amazing stuff happens.
Okay.
Right. You have an external communication device, and what that means is a device you actually hold to communicate.
Sneaker.
That's an additional. That's a non-external. So you have a flak jacket, which gives you an armor value of 1. So you want to write that in your armor section.
Where's the armor?
It's below HP.
100 hit points, yeah.
Right here.
Okay. Okay. And how much that grants us?
1.
1. Okay.
So every damage dice is reduced by 1.
Okay.
This will matter because there's a lot of automatic weapons. So every individual shot, like from a Black Cougar, your Black Cougar, for example, fires as a rate of fire of 3. So that flat gun would effectively be -3 damage if they all hit.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you have a pair of handcuffs. Optionally, they may have pink frilly fluff on them.
Why not blue to match my hair?
They're mass-produced in China, so no. You have an ID chip scanner. So this is a device you hold, a bit like a mobile phone type thing, and it will read those chips that are embedded in people's wrists. That will tell you their name, their rank, their profession, and the licenses they hold. And any notes on there that have been made by the government. You have a PDA, a personal digital assistant, which is a small portable computer, a bit like one of the original Scions, or a tablet, very small tablet, that kind of thing. But it's an actual, effectively a laptop. But, it's a mobile phone, basically. This was written before them.
Was it?
Well, it was written before iPhone or smartphones. Yeah, this is like 20 years old.
Is it? I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. You have an identification badge for quick identification to others without scanning ID chips. So it's basically like a LAPD badge, but for Eurasian Incorporated. Here's the licenses. Yeah. Law enforcement license, light firearm license, and a license to use non-powered melee weapons. There you go.
Okay.
What I remember for security guards.
And this is optional. You may have hacking software. It's abundant and common, but it is illegal. This is optional. You don't have to take it.
I will take it.
Hello, why not? I do find it hilarious, though, that you get a license for non-powered melee weapons, but in terms of actually using them, that also involves a license.
No, only if you kill someone.
Yeah, but when are we not going to kill people?
Yeah.
It may happen.
The license allows you to carry them, so you can do self-defense with that license. In front of a jury of 12 of your peers type thing. Now we're on to equipment. So what do you want to buy?
Well,
Should I give you a list of equipment?
I think that would be way too long.
Let's have a look. General equipment. Oh my god, there's armor. Oh my god, it's most of this book. This is just the lists of what book to look things up in. So luxury item. I'll give you the section titles, and then you can decide. I'll tell you what. I'll go to the contents list for that. So equipment sections. Let's start with weapons. Obviously, there's firearms and there's close combat weapons. Support and thrown weapons, weapon upgrades, and ammunition. Under defensive tech, there's armor and shields, armor mods and accessories. Cyber frames you won't be able to afford. And hard iron shields. Do take a shield. General equipment, so that includes toxins and drugs and general equipment. There are a few things that might be worth. At least check the general equipment list in the core rules and buy some stuff from that. Luxury items and UIG equipment. We're not going to have any Xenotech. There's vehicles, vehicle upgrades, not getting cyberlins. That's the basic categories. There is a list of, actually most of the equipment is on one price list on one half of one page, and you can find it on, I thought it was there, it isn't. Yes, page 49 of the core rules. It's worth going through at least that list. And then, as I say, you definitely want to buy a shield. You definitely want to buy weapons for your key stats. And then consider some armor.
What's Black Cougar? Is that?
That's the one that we've got.
It's a light firearm.
Yeah,
get it for free.
The skills for using it, is that going to be reflexes and
Perception.
Light firearm. Perception and light firearm.
Yeah.
Perception, not reflex.
Perception, not reflex. Okay, thank you.
No, perception and light firearms.
All
Okay.
firearms is perception.
Yep.
Just want to put my attack in. So unarmed would be strength and close combat.
No, agility and close combat.
Agility. Okay, thank you. Okay. We'll put that there. We're doing there.
What I could do, for Georgia's benefit, is read off the heavy firearms, so you can get an idea of something you might want to get or save
Yeah,
up for.
I got that. I got them.
Well, there's more
as
than
the-
that.
Yeah.
Because if you're looking at the core book, there's like tons of
Yeah.
books.
Also,
Oh,
they cost a lot.
I've just seen the AI performance commentator in Machines of War. So the user's weapon is installed with a wise and sagacious artificial intelligence, which offers to the user poignant, inspiring, and uplifting quotes. It's very expensive, but I can't afford it.
So here's some other stuff. Well, I'll read out the heavy equipment that's available throughout the rest of the game, just in case something takes your fancy.
Hmm.
Adhesive grenade launcher, anti-tank gun, Ocelot, a retaliator cannon. Oh, actually, that I'm not sure that was heavy now. Actually, and I look. Oh, yes, it is. An EMP cannon, a Prometheus flamethrower, a Stormbringer galvanic cannon, grenade launcher multi-barrel, harpoon launcher, laser cannon, light bomb launcher, a line cutter, Tracer Lee, whatever that is, an MG50 machine gun, a neutron purifier, whatever that is, plasma cannon. So plasma cannon good at armor, lasers good at shields, just so you know. Pulse cannon, AMX Blacklight, rail gun, rocket launcher collapsible, rotary cannon, that's an anti-vehicle cannon, so minigun basically, Seraphim heavy repeater, apparently that's a radiation cannon. There's a sonic cannon, a stripper / caustic thrower. It's an industrial tool that sprays a horrific acid.
Okay.
And a Revenant Mark II turret, a man-portable turret system. Oh, apparently that's only for the police.
Oh no.
Oh, that's hella useful and pretty cheap.
Cheap.
Great minds. I'm just looking through upgrades, so I've picked up a silencer for my Black Cougar, and I'm going to also take a wrist grip for my sword.
Oh, nice move. Chainsword is only 1,500. That's quite cheap, I think.
Although I do need an actual sword, that would help.
Just in case you got psycuffs on or something.
I just
I
wanted
assume you take
to.
side. Oh, I suppose you could run out of side points, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I've still got a regular sword.
Yeah.
Although I've been trying to work out, do I go for the, genetic katana sort of thing, or do I go for something more like a long sword or a short blade that's more for stealthy stuff?
Did you mean generic katana? Because you said genetic katana, and
I
this
did-
is
oh.
sci-fi, so that maybe there's something I don't know.
Yes, I did mean generic.
Splitting DNAs. Now, I wanted to ask you, Becky, about all the stuff that you read so far. Um, about the laser cannon, line cutter, plasma cannon, and railgun, the prices, if you got them at hand.
Okay, let me go have a look. So, line cutter. Sorry, what was the line cutter one? The
You just said line cutter.
line cutter. Okay, so it'd be under L. Yeah, line cutter Tracer Lee. There we go. A broadline industrial plasma cutter. TDA, page 48. TDA.
Oh, fuck. No, it doesn't matter, Becky. I mean, if you had the prices at hand, it would have been handy.
I
If you
think what
don't,
book
doesn't
that
matter.
is. TDA. Dragon Awoken. Oh god, what page was that? 48. Let's have a look. Industrial weapons. Tracer Lee. TU-56 line cutter. It's it's 45,000 credits.
Yeah, okay. Doesn't matter. I'm going with the choices I already made from the core rule book.
Okay.
Because I do believe that the others are on this
The
power
Tracer Lee
level.
stripper, the one that fires the acid, that's only 3.5k.
How much?
3.5.
Oh no.
Tracer Lee stripper, CT05, 8.8 litre caustic thrower. It's only got a range of 15 feet, but this item is used in cleanup jobs to remove layers of paint or fill from large pieces of metal, typically ship hulls, tank tracks, or recyclable metals. The unit consists of a gun, which is held in two hands, and a backpack, which contains a concentrated solution of thalanic acid. When the trigger is pulled, the solution is fired out in an arc. The width of the arc can be adjusted so that the jet can be concentrated in a small area or sprayed over a large one. The thalanic acid is oxyphilic, meaning it is designed not to damage pristine structural components, but instead to eat away at organic and eroding areas.
Yeah.
As a focus jet, it will hit one target, dealing 6d6 damage, ignoring 6 armor value. As an arc spray, it will spray in a 3-meter wide arc, hitting all targets and dealing 2d6 damage, ignoring 3 armor value. After effect. If you've been damaged by the spray, you continue to take d6 damage around until you are dead or the solution is neutralized by a strong alkali. Note, if you are wearing a totally sealed, high-condition 6+ suit, then you take no damage from spray or jet. The thrower takes 8.8 litres of acid, which is enough for 10 uses. A refill consists of a bag of concentrate, which is diluted with water, and this costs 150 credits.
Okay.
I will pick a sword eventually, but I'm getting these extras because they're more fun. I've got some immobilizer foam, which is for it's for things like covering cameras and stopping auto fire turrets and stuff. And I've got some climbing gloves, which gives me a +4 to climbing rolls.
Two.
There's one that would be quite good for stealth, the bow sword.
Oh, sword.
BAU sword. I've just seen it in this book.
So boar?
BAU sword.
Oh, right, bow sword.
By Kalo, the Titan She bow sword. The blade of the bow sword is hidden between 2 lengths of wood, which fold out to provide the handle. So it's basically like you pull the handle apart and then you got the sword.
Oh, like that.
So it's 2 bits of stick, and then you
Yeah.
fold it in on itself and it just becomes a stick.
Yeah.
This is effectively a larger version of the traditional balisong knife. Because of this, the bow sword has some special properties. When folded away, the weapon is very easy to conceal. It is only a few feet in length and looks like a short stick or walking cane. When in this state, it can be used as a club following the normal rules. So it could be used as a club, then you could pull the handles and turn it into a sword. And it's kind of stealthy because you can make it look like a walking stick.
What book is this in, sorry?
I just happened to see it. It was in the Dragon Awoken.
Oh, right.
That way.
How much?
600. Damage is D8 plus strength, rate of 2.
Okay. D8 plus strength, I'll take it.
Yeah, sorry, it was just on the next page from the one I read out for Giorgio, so sorry, I thought, you might like that.
So,
Anybody else after some weird weapons?
I mean, I got from the core rulebook the machine gun AMS as an heavy weapon, and the fire rifle Pyronics as a tactical weapon.
The what rifle? There?
Fire rifle Pyronics.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Uses napalm canisters. If the target takes damage, D8 burning damage is automatically set of fire, takes additional D6 damage each turn after the first.
Oh, you got a flamethrower. Actually, there are updated flame rules in Mind Up Bound.
Burning does not stack without a burning damage, as you can only be so much on fire.
New fire rules.
The target must spend a full round to try to extinguish.
New fire rules somewhere on there. Right. They got changed. Damage from fire ignores 3 armor value, and each round deals a cumulative d6 of damage. 1d6 on round 1, 2d6 on round 2. A maximum of 10d6 can be applied at once. The flames increase.
Mm-hmm.
If you're already on fire and you are attacked with another fire weapon, it does not increase the burning damage. It will only deal its base damage. Characters must make a successful agility plus reflexes roll to put themselves out, or another person can spend an action to put you out automatically. Flammable objects are automatically set on fire if the AV is equal to or less than the number of d6s of fire damage of the burning object. Sometimes you may be trying to avoid a flaming target or escape a burning building to avoid that. Flame retardants give an effective defense against fire by increasing AV versus flames. Examples found later. Right, there you go. So it can actually go up to 10d6 under those rules. That's what we will use. So people have to be putting themselves out.
Also, it is EMP immune, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm. With your weapons, so there's a section here where you can fill them in, and if we get the data in now, then it'll be much easier to make combat later. So AT, does anybody need help calculating the AT?
I don't know what it is, so I assume I have...
Oh,
right, so
no, I'm good.
What I do, list each of your weapons, so the Black Cougar, the Flamethrower, and all the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The AT for a firearm is perception plus the skill that it uses. So for the heavy firearms, your heavy firearms. For tactical, be your tactical.
So perception plus light. Okay. I was writing them on the second page, but I got them sorted, give or take. Okay, so machine gun is 18. And the tactical is 16. All right. So I do read the damage, of course, in the description of the weapon. What is def and con?
Okay, so death is your defense whilst wielding that weapon. It's your close combat defense. So if you get attacked in close combat. Now, if I recall correctly, you had gun melee.
Yes.
So with your tactical and your light fire. Oh, did you get gun melee for tactical? All right. Yeah, no, I remember this. Right. Yeah.
Included.
Everybody gets light firearms, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that.
No, they don't.
No.
No.
Okay. So gun melee covered light firearms and tactical. That means you get your defense value when with your light firearms and your tactical firearms. Your defense value is your close combat skill.
Close combat. Okay. That I put.
Right, but with your heavy firearms, because you haven't got gun melee heavy, that will be a 0.
Okay.
So is that the same for just melee weapons?
So with melee weapons, your defense is your close combat skill.
Okay.
And it's only if you've got gun melee do you get it when you've got guns out, basically. Rate is the rate of fire, so that's how many attacks you can make a turn.
Mm-hmm.
What's that next one even say? I can't read it from here, is it?
Huh?
Oh, con is condition. So your condition for the Black Cougar, that's 2/2. So that's what that's the doubles it'll critical on, 2 or less. For the others, there'll be standard condition like brand new, which is 1/1.
Okay.
I think that's 2.
And the EMPS is, I for it's immune, or a number much higher. If I tend not to use EMP weapons very much because it gets very complicated because nobody writes anything down for the EMP immune, and then you go for all the equipment and you go, oh my god.
Jason, where did you find your silencer to?
Find what, sorry?
Your silencer for your Cougar.
Oh, silencer. That is in Machines of War. Let me get it back up.
Oh, okay.
Silence.
Yeah, there's lots of add-ons you can do to your guns in the Machines of War book.
Yeah, silencer. So it costs 800. Attached to the barrel of any tactical or light kinetic weapon and muffles any sound produced when it fires. The silencer has a universal fitting, making it more versatile than suppressant gel, as it can be attached to different weapons.
So it's quiet then, yeah?
Yeah, there's no specific numbers that it gives, but yeah, it allows you to be quiet.
Yeah. You could also just get suppressant gel, which treats a weapon.
But the problem is you then can't change
Can't
it
move
onto
it to
another
another
weapon.
weapon.
Yeah.
Got 1 firearm anyway.
I mean, I had 10,000 credits. I got 0 credits.
Yeah.
So it's sort of very cool. I cannot spend anything else.
I've got
And
5.
I got 2 weapons and a shield.
Still
I bought a heavy field shield.
Yeah, I got the regular field shield.
Med packs. Where's med packs?
Okay.
Did you say we get a chance to buy more licenses or training something? Sorry.
At the end of a mission, yeah.
End of the mission. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, here they are. They're a little tiny section here. Okay.
Can you use a med pack without a license?
Sorry, you broke up there.
Can you use a med pack without a license?
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course you can.
'Cause you're not allowed to take some drugs with it.
Oh, balls. There was
true, yeah.
a drug that I was after, but oh god, now I can't remember what the hell it's called. Whoops.
I should use pack 100. Okay.
Was it the screaming Norwegian rune disease?
No. Ooh.
I'll buy 5 just squares.
Whilst you guys are finishing off your purchases, I just need to pop to the bathroom. So I'm
Yes.
going to take a secondary short break.
Okay.
Okay, I'm fetching a drink.
Okay.
I've still got lots of money. What am I doing wrong?
Well, I'm kind of tempted to go for a cybernetic with some more of my money.
I've never done them. That's
And I can afford one.
stealth suit.
Do I either go for Gemini Stealth Skin, which basically allows you to change color to suit your environment,
Oh, that sounds nice.
or Gemini Tough Skin, which is a hardener. The skin takes on a slightly darker hue, but it's considerably tougher, which gives you an extra armor value. I'm thinking of one of those two as well because they're very simple installations. They're only an hour
Yeah,
for each. So
that sounds interesting. Actually, doesn't it?
I quite like the idea of a stealth skin, especially because for the first time since forever, we're actually playing fully fledged agents and not
Yes.
reject bombs.
Well, probably get caught with the hacking software in trouble, so I'm probably not going to buy advanced hacking software.
Yeah, get it.
Hackers computers 4K.
Gemini stealth skin. 4,000 credits.
Ooh, AV bug detector. Audio visual bug. I'll buy a couple of those, I think.
Yeah, you all take this useful stuff. I already got the guns.
Well, I guess that's one advantage of if you're doing close combat or telepath or both, in that you don't spend that much on weapons because you barely have any.
Yeah, that's a point.
Whereas with you guys, it's all like tons and tons of equipment and blurdy blur. So, babe, I have taken a cybernetic, which is a simple installation. It's the Gemini Stealth Skin.
What's that do?
It impregnates my skin with polychromatophores, which allows me to change color to suit my environment.
Mm-hmm. So you'd be getting naked a lot.
Well,
Was not expecting that.
If are lockpicks illegal?
Using them is illegal, but it's not illegal to own. I mean, like, when you consider what a lockpick is. On my desk, no. You know, it's not illegal to own. Two bits of metal.
You've got some, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah. So, how could that be made illegal? It's just a bent bit of metal and another bit of metal. Like this, like windscreen wipers are quite popular. You take them out with a bit of the end because that's for applying torque to the lock. I can't actually pick this one because my tools are too big. But so you put that in and you apply turning pressure to the lock with the bar, as it were, the torque bar. Then that goes in and picks the pins, which this one won't fit because that lock is smaller than my picks. But I have one on my desk somewhere. Demonstrated lockpick. So no, lockpicks themselves aren't illegal. It's what you do with them. Now this is interesting. This is a TSA lock. So this is what you need to do your baggage with at the airport, right? I don't even need both picks. It's that bad. You're not allowed to use any other lock. It's like, that's not even a lock. Come on, like.
That's a joke.
Like, I'm a complete amateur. I just do it to, fidget. But that's so easy. Anyway.
Okay, it wasn't in there. Where was it? Maybe it was in here. Weapon upgrades. Ammunition. Orange and cyber frames. Drugs. Toxins and drugs.
What drugs do we need?
I mean, there's quite a few.
There are, but there are some particularly useful ones, aren't there?
There's quite a lot that like give you an adrenaline boost, or there's sort of toxin stuff you can administer to people.
That is very much a licensed activity.
Yes.
So toxins that I don't even know.
Spent all my money. I spent all my licenses anyway.
Brutta. Che c'è?
Brutal. Excuse me.
And to be honest, you wouldn't get far without the licenses, because there's just too many security checkpoints and the like.
Ooh. I could get a hexical spray. Potent knockout gas.
But like I say, if you're carrying something unlicensed, you wouldn't get far.
No. It is a class B, though. It's not too bad.
Isn't Class A the worst?
Yeah, class A is the worst. That's what I'm saying, not too bad.
Good either.
No.
Let the man dream.
Maybe it was something on here. It was. I know where it was. It was a thing for telepathics. Yeah, metapsitrophin, 48. How illegal is that? Oh god, it's class B. It's also known as brain juice. Restores 30 T points when injected, unless placed into an intravenous pack. Maybe I'll just meditate for now.
That's one of those. There.
Okay, how are we getting on? I know Giorgio spent his Wonga.
I am nearly there.
Yeah, I'm nearly there. A few days left. I probably think I'm going to leave it at that.
There are a few drugs you can have without a license. Alco shave can be used to make a contact poison, although the poison itself would have to be another thing. There's histonomide, which is a blood clotting agent. I think you already get that as part of your, you're on that. There's Kananga, which is an addictive energy drink. That's available from many, soda dispensers.
That's basically what Danny McGee was living off.
Yeah. There's neurometic virus, which is a powerful truth serum. That doesn't require licenses. Our drug, which is another one you're on, that's the assists with your tissue reconstruction so you can regrow limbs. Does take a while if you get one severed, by the way. Doesn't just come back quickly. There's something called Redshift, which the notes here, it says Win Initiative. There's Shrike Poison. It's a toxin found in trees in the Shenyu jungle. There you go. Those don't require licenses.
Interesting.
Are those the same? I wonder. I'm tempted to get some night vision goggles or glasses or something. Medical firearms. No.
Two
Knuckle bombs. West Dragon Olympics. Where did I see them? I don't know. Oh, Respirator. That might be useful. It's only 500 cents. Cents. Credits, Jesus.
Okay. Yeah, I'm so done.
You're all waiting for me, aren't you?
No, not at all.
Did you buy some more med packs, Giorgio?
Sorry?
Did you buy med packs?
Don't have money for them. Won't be needing them.
God, okay then, I'll get some myself then.
I've got 6.
Mhm.
I got fuck all, that's what I got.
Hey, we've had this before. You just call an ambulance and steal them off the patient.
Shush. Okay then, I'll take another 4 then. So that makes 2. Okay. And then I was thinking. Postman. Oh. that might actually help, just in case my telepathic skill doesn't entirely work. I can get a drop suit, which is also known as bingo wings.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a lightweight black
It's what those
suit. It
people
turns
that
into a parachute. Yeah,
tie
yeah.
dive with
It's
the
like
arms.
yeah.
200, so down to
I wish I had that before being thrown off an helicopter.
18.
Yeah.
Look, it's fine as long as you don't get beheaded in the fall.
Okay. That's 700. Yeah, that would probably do me for now, I guess. So I'm not keeping everyone waiting. I can always add some more stuff, I suppose, later.
Don't you worry, mate.
Okay, so we all ready for a little taste of what's to come? We won't be doing much more because I appreciate it's 11 o'clock for Giorgio already.
Yes. It is indeed. Oh, I put my dice away like 2 minutes ago.
Probably won't need them for this. I'm not going to go very far with this at all. Literally just a couple of minutes.
I'm getting my d10s just in case.
What I might do, I know this is not technically a proper piece of equipment, but something you notice my character doing is using like a breath spray, but it's smoke flavored.
Nice. Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Let me just swap my sound over. Okay. I hope you can all hear me.
Yes.
Good.
Now we do.
Oh, hang on. I've missed that. Aha. There we go. Fresh banner. So there you are in the alleyway. Oh, hang on. This wrong character. You're in the alleyway, and Giorgio thumps to the ground, whatever your character's called. So next week we'll put names in the character names in the green, and we'll put our names in the white. But yeah, we'll worry about that later. So thumps to the ground and obviously immediately dies, but it's fine. All of his drugs will put him back together again, no problem. You know, he'll be. I tell you what, we'll keep you conscious and mobile right now, but you're effectively 0 HP. But it's fine.
Okay.
You'll be back together in no time. It's good.
Off to a great start, as I already said.
I did say I'd be killing somebody before character creation.
Yeah.
And, it was you.
And the other one was weed on.
One is weed on. One of you is cross-dressing. The other one is hungover.
I feel quite lucky actually.
You do have a hangover. All of your mental capacities are currently at 2. Or your mental stats rather. So reflexes, perception, intelligence, and presence, and agility should be down there at 2 as well. So just strength and endurance are at their natural level. It's fine. You'll be clear of that in no time. Quick smoke and you'll be fine. When suddenly the alleyway starts to fill up with this noxious aroma, it's like a metallic, oily smell, but like foul. Like a machine has eaten garlic and breathed on you. When suddenly the holovids start doing something funky. Hello? Oh, I've broken it. Oh no. Hello? Oh, look, I can wave, but my arms are broken. What's going on? This isn't what I planned when I hacked into this.
Talking to us?
Yes, you without the memories. You are without the memories, right?
Which
I
ones?
can't remember.
As a matter of fact, I don't have any.
Good.
This guy should
Found
be
the right
broken.
ones. That's awesome. Right. Okay. Well, no doubt you'd like to know what's going on.
Are you the one who has to give that information to us?
Has to? No, I'm doing it voluntarily.
Thank you.
Oh. And who are you? Who are you supposed to be?
Well, I've hacked into the holo feed, so I look like Lavender Labia, the newscaster. But I'm losing the hack. Hang on. Oh, got it. My arms are still broken though. I need to fix that for next time. Anyway, right. You probably want to know what's happening to you, I imagine. I mean, unless you don't.
Are you going to tell us or what?
Well, no. But I
Fuck off, then.
am going to help you.
Yeah. If my arms weren't out of their sockets, I would shoot you in the face.
I can relate to that.
Wouldn't tell us what's happening be helping us?
Well, it's not that I won't tell you, it's that I can't. I don't know.
You lost your memory as well.
No. I don't know how they're doing it exactly. That's what I want you to find out. But I do know who. It's your mission officer, the one who's running your operations. Mario.
Do we know each other? Pointing at the other two.
Sorry? Do what?
Do we know each other? Pointing at the other two.
Oh, well, they
You
are
must
in your
know me.
team.
Very well, you just golden showered me.
You,
I thought you were a tramp.
Fuck off.
He did what?
how bad is your memory? Look, you're all part of the same team, and that entity over there that's just staggering out of the limo appears to be highly inebriated. Look, you're a group of Eurasian Incorporated agents, but you've been brain hacked by your own mission officer. You cannot trust anything he says. Your mission officer, Mario
And how can
Marriott.
we trust you?
I'm
Who the
just
hell
trying
are
to
you?
help you. I've hacked into Labia Labia's HoloVid broadcast just to talk to you. Do you know how dangerous that is? I'm somebody who's gone to those lengths just to help you.
How do we know
Again,
you're
we
not
don't know
Marion?
your actual name. So your word, as much as I'm concerned, is worth fucking nothing.
I am a super intelligent artificial intelligence called a Luvitar.
Or what?
Never heard of you.
So, that didn't achieve anything, did it?
Why do you care about us?
Yeah. What is this artificial superintelligence
Yeah.
want to help us for?
What's in it for you?
I care about the brain jacking technology.
Where's Marion now, then?
Well, I do happen to know his current location. He just did a sneak to somebody, and I was able to ping the location, but I couldn't hear the words. So, if you want to confront Mario, that could be a good way to start. He is currently at the Sanctuary of the Virgin Madonna.
Isn't there like 5 of those in this town?
No, it's the famous Bologna Regis Sanctuary of the Virgin Madonna. The one that used to be, what was it, Sanctuary of the Madonna of di San Luca, but yeah, that's history and you probably wouldn't know it. No, this is the one to the pop star, Madonna, the Like a Virgin song.
Oh.
Is that what that whole tentacle minge thing was about earlier? Was that
No,
Madonna's?
that's just happening in Tokyo at the moment. Kylie Minogue's gone on a rampage, or at least her vagina has. Did you watch the news?
Well, I wouldn't know. I've lost my memory.
Oh. Well, that's what we need to fix. Right, the brain jacking. Yes. You could go and talk to Mario, confront him. Might be dangerous, though. An alternative. I have found some information on a laboratory that might be worth investigating. I can give you information if you'd like.
Okay.
I don't think we really have that of a choice.
I'd rather not sit in my own pit. Well, his piss.
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't
your
need
own,
it.
mate.
You can have it.
You can have it. How kind of you.
Oh, you shouldn't go to sleep under rubbish. I mean,
I'm currently thinking of a very elaborate way to get my own back on you.
It wasn't intentional.
Well,
Usually,
you have
usually people,
choices.
Yeah, and I do believe you got until my legs are put back in place to tell us about the laboratory.
Oh, right. Well, that's in the Twin Towers.
Is that
The, the,
also
Bolo-
in
the Bologna ones,
Yes.
la Torre degli Asinelli.
The Twin Towers, yes. The Twin Towers of Bologna Regis.
What do we know about that?
Well, it's where the World Trade Center's located. But it's also got a secret underground lab.
Can't be that secret if you know about it.
She's a super intelligent AI. Aren't you paying attention, mate?
Are you reading my script?
I'm not that dumb. I do listen and observate a lot.
Ah, I'm losing the hack. Ah!
Don't do that.
Oh.
You make me feel sick.
Wait, they're tracking me. I need to go.
Well, give us the coordinates then.
The Twin Towers of Bologna. We generally know where they are. We can see them in the distance.
Well, hopefully, but we are stuck in an alley with a lot of light bleeding off from Kylie Minogue's vagina.
Mhm.
That's in Tokyo.
Yeah, but on the screen is bleeding, so I can't see, and I've got piss in my face, and
Well,
Well, whose fault is that?
I am sorry about that. But
That's
people
his-
usually pay good money for that sort of stuff.
You were sleeping in the rubbish, to be honest, so that's on you, mate.
yeah, well, my drink got spiked.
Am I put back in place?
You're able to unbreak your arms enough to crawl out of the rubbish pile you landed in, and stuff. So you are now mobile. Yes,
Okay.
you're very low on health, but no one's going to shoot at you this session. It's a quick intro. It's fine.
Fuck.
So yes, you've been given two locations. They're both easy enough to find. They're famous landmarks in Bologna Regis.
I'm assuming it's somewhere in the middle of the night at the minute.
It's cyberpunk. It's always night and raining.
True.
True. Do we have our equipment with us?
You sure do.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yes.
And do we have any inkling that the riot is still going on, or if our VIP is
Oh.
anywhere nearby?
No, that was months ago.
That was okay. Fine. So we're just in between.
That's what got
missions.
you reassigned to Bologna Regis.
Oh, that's right. You did say. So we've had like a night out, I guess, in between punishment mission or whatever.
Yeah, to be honest, you don't even remember meeting Mario, but you seem to have some recollection of having been around Bologna Regis for some time.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, I do believe it's worth it to investigate how to reverse the process.
Yeah,
before
that sounds very
facing
appealing.
the big bad evil cunt.
If the AI is correct.
If the AI is correct, but it's either our mission officer or the AI, the big bad evil guy. So we're gonna to.
If the AI is lying, we still need to get to see the mission officer.
You check your PDAs because that's how your mission officer would contact you either by email or by a call.
Yeah.
And it looks like you've actually been summoned into the office every few days for the last 3 months.
What about
You have
today?
no memory of any of those meetings. Yes, today is one of those days.
As in, we've just been, or they're asking us to come now?
Right, you're in there. Let's say you're in the evening now, and it was this morning.
Okay.
Is there anything planned for the next days?
No.
Is there any info, like any minutes that we can access for these meetings?
None that you've got, no.
Notes on the PDAs or anything?
No. No mission notes, no mission briefs, nothing. And it's also odd that they'd be every few days. Like, usually missions take a while.
Yeah, I do mean if we know we've been sent here out of punishment, I don't really think we are here to do any actual job other than get killed somewhere at some point.
I take it. I do vaguely remember you being able to use computers quite well.
Yeah.
Mr. Shower. So well, I could be more forward and just call you Golden.
I mean, Mr. Golden is one hell of a nickname.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
Mr.
good.
Golden.
As long as it doesn't get explained to anyone.
Mr. Gold.
I'm assuming you can't try and access some more classified information about our meetings.
Classified.
No. What you could do is you could set up a bug to record your next one, perhaps.
I do have some bugs.
Oh, that might be worth it, yeah. All right, well, why don't we keep that in the back of our mind and do what Mr. Stereotype said and go and have a look at this lab?
I think that would be a clever idea. We can.
I'm more comfortable breaking into labs than churches, frankly.
You head out of the alleyway onto the main street, where you're immediately met by a booth that's it's got Fiat branding on it, and it says "Making transport safer by encouraging road use." And the booth is basically like a checkpoint on the pavement. You can't get on the road; cars are going way too fast. But it's essentially it's a toll booth for the pavement.
Wow. What a nightmare.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if you've driven anywhere in Italy, but all the blinking roads are toll booths already. I thought, yes, the future, they'll have got to pavements.
Yep.
You're welcome, Giorgio.
Okay, how much is it?
It's a credit, but there appears like you can even see down the road there's another one further on as well. Like this seems to be like going everywhere. Every junction has a Fiat sponsored toll
Okay.
booth to
We
encourage
can just
the
have flash ID at this and get round
I
it.
take out my badge.
Okay, we'll flash
you
your
have
ID.
Yeah.
Guy goes, typical. Always you flash your IDs, you never pay the bloody toll. Well, you have to pay the
I
toll.
can flash something more explicit if you want.
You think I work for Curation Incorporated? No, I don't. I work for the family. Pay your bloody toll.
We can pay it in brains, yours.
Do not cross the family.
I'm crossing you. Do you give a shit about you or your family?
If we are just going to pay normally eventually after the spat, I am going to take a quick look around just to make sure that if, say, we go to the church afterwards, we're not just coming all the way back through this. Like, it's more kind of
You pull up
over
your
the other
PDA
side.
to get a map. Yeah, there's like 8 toll booths between here and the two towers of Bologna, or twin towers as they're called here.
Listen, guys, I cannot pay for one single toll. Either we find a way to get through.
I'll stand you a tall fee.
What did I say? 10 credits or
Yes.
1 credit? What did I
You
say?
said one.
One credit.
One
Okay.
per booth.
So it's going to be 8 to get there for
Yeah.
each of you.
Yeah, I'm all right to pay the normal way for now.
Okay. You make your way to the Twin Towers, and we'll deal with that next session because Giorgio needs to be put to bed.
Yes. And smoke.
So
Big
I'm going
one.
to end the stream straight away.
Okay.
Obviously, hang around a minute.
Wow.